Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm reacting to glimpses of a rare mystical event, Naga Consecration, Isha Yoga Center, Bengaluru. I don't think I said that right. Anyway, this is from Sadhguru. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. I remember reading some comments that says I probably won't understand this. It might very well be true, but let's go ahead and give it a shot anyway.
It's been over 800 years since a Naga was consecrated in this way. We are here for a very unique possibility. You are part of the consecration. You're not here just as a spectator.
The intensity, the power, you see the mystical side of Sadhguru.
This is not about looking up, this is about rising up. Let's make it happen. Namaskaram all of you. We are here for a very unique possibility in this wonderful place. Are you cursing the rain? Yeah, it's good to be wet. The idea of having all of you here is so that you are part of the consecration. You are not here just as a spectator. If that needs to happen, you must be participating the same level as me, the same level of involvement. Before I tell you the various aspects of what Naga is, I must tell you from what I've been looking up last few days, I see in nearly over 800 years, a proper consecration of Naga has not happened. The last one that happened was over 800 years ago. So you are part of a momentous event like this.
Okay, so, quick question. The one that happened 800 years ago, where was it at and why was it not proper? Yeah, that's about it.
What Naga means, why Naga, all those things we'll look at it later because there are some immediate things that I must do before time lapses. This is a rasa danda, that means it is a mercury stick. It is loaded with full solidified mercury. It is believed in what we today refer to as modern science that unless you take mercury to minus 32 degrees centigrade, you cannot solidify it. That is not really solidification, that's more kind of freezing. But here mercury is solidified, it's at room temperature. This is the Indian alchemy. Solidified mercury can be energized in such a way, it can be of a tremendous aid to a human being to break one's limitations, to go beyond what we refer to as the capabilities of our body and mind to be able to do something that is generally branded as superhuman, but this is all human.
Naga Naga Nagendraya, Naga Naga Nagendraya, Naga Naga Nagendraya, Naga Naga Nagendraya.
So what we are doing with the danda is, we have already worked upon this. It has been brought to a certain state of energy and receptivity. But today, I know we have given you a diagram. So, from Mooladhara, starting on the right side, comes to Manipuraka, from Manipuraka comes to Vishuddhi. What this means is, from Mooladhara we are skipping the Swadhisthana and coming to Manipuraka, and skipping the Anahata and coming to Vishuddhi, and going back the same way on the left side. Lam Ram
शिवाभरणं घोररूपं पंच इन्द्रियतारकम् नित्यं जाग्रस्थिते निष्ठं नागनागम् आश्रयेऽहम् नित्यं जाग्रस्थिते निष्ठं नागनागम् आश्रयेऽहम् नागनागम् 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 आश्रयेऽहम् नागनागम् 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 आश्रयेऽहम् नागनागम् 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 आश्रयेऽहम् नागनागम् नागनागम् नागनागम्.
Right now, the Naga is covered with a layer of butter, and over that, turmeric paste is the first step. Next one, they will put kumkum, which is red in color, as you know, which is a combination of turmeric and lime. After that, we will put asti, that is ashes from the cremation ground, which has been carefully collected and brought with a certain… looking for a certain quality of that. In yoga, the word Naga and the word Kala are used synonymously. Both mean the same thing in a way. On the side, the two mas are putting the soil of the land upon these 112 Kala Sarpas, and then they will put asti on them. This will be part of the Kala Sarpa Seva that people can do. The cobra or the snake represents the aspect of time. What is behind here is the Kala Sarpa. What does Kala Sarpa mean? You have heard of certain snake being called Ananta. Kerala people are here. Ananta Shayana is there. Ananta means eternal. So there is one snake which represents eternity. This is why the Kala Sarpa is in the form of infinite symbol or infinity symbol, that is representing eternal, it is a Kala Sarpa. There is another snake which is called a Shesha Naga. So, Shesha means when the creation collapses, when galaxies collapse, there will be some residue left. That is the Shesha. If you have learned mathematics in a local language in India, you would know Shesha means the residue in the mathematics. You learnt, in English it's called the remainder, that is the Shesha. So this is the Shesha Naga, one who is left over from previous creations. So one who is left over is very vital for the next creation to happen, to have some kind of information which can go into the next making of the creation. These are two important aspects of Naga. One is Kala. In the Kala there is one which is Ananta, another which is Shesha. The third one is Karkotaka, which is what these three aspects that we are handling here. We will go at that later. Right now, there's something else to do. Karpuragauram Karunavataram Samsarasaram Bhujagendraharam Sada vasantam hridayarvindhe bhavam bhavani sahitam namami sahitam. All of you who have given yourself to this process of chant and tracing the form, in many ways, you are a part of this danda. Now, one important aspect of consecration is to… this has taken a certain amount of time to prepare. So much of energy work has happened and it's reverberating wonderfully well. And in many ways, all of you are a part of this.
Kind of wish that he explain, if someone could explain, like all the process. I wish you could see it all uncut. He was throwing something on the ground. I was curious as to the representation of that. What does it mean, and what was he throwing as well? Also, he was covering. I know they were covering up the snakes, the turmeric, and a whole bunch of other things. This is definitely a lot of it to take in, and just as watching one time. And understanding every step, if it was in fact explained, and I'm just curious as to the meaning of basically everything that's happening. And I noticed that they had fire right where it's at, right down there, and then they also had it on the top of the head. And then also the snake was changing colors. Again, I guess I wish this shouldn't. I guess I shouldn't have reacted to the glimpses of it. I wish I reacted to the whole thing so I could see the step by step, and hopefully he explained, I guess, the step by step of why certain things are done. But yeah, watching glimpses, I definitely won't understand a lot of it.
The Naga is sitting here. This Naga is a Kshetrapala. That means he is also the future protector of the Kshetra. When we say a Kshetra, we are building a whole system. A whole system which is both energetic and geographical, that it will become a spiritual possibility in its entirety.
नागनागम् आश्रयेऽहं नागनागं नागनागं नागनागम् आश्रयेऽहं नागनागं नागनागं नागनागम्
It is your responsibility to see that the bad press for Naga goes away, because now already I see comments in social media saying this is clearly satanic worship.
You know, I was gonna say, obviously people who don't understand this will see this as like a cult and stuff. And but yeah. I was looking at the background sometimes. I saw, was it Adiyogi back there? I believe that's the representation of him. Was this during the time that Adiyogi was being built, or was there some reconstruction going on with Adiyogi? I believe that's Adiyogi anyway. Every time I've seen it, representation of him. And another quick question is, the person in the bottom right hand corner, the opposite side, is that, I'm assuming that is Sadhguru's teacher. I vaguely remember seeing that picture before, but I am not sure. Let me know.
We are from a knowing, we are from a deeper perception of life, where there is no Saturn for us. Even a venomous creature, if handled properly, becomes a divine possibility. This is where we come from. It's been over 800 years since a Naga was consecrated in this way, so all of you being here, being a part of it, it's fantastic. I would like to acknowledge all the Bengaluru volunteers who worked incessantly the last few months to make this happen, and our brahmacharis, our construction team which has done a spectacular job. This is the first step. The next step is the Yogeshwara Linga will come on 15th of January. Of course, the Adiyogi statue will be ready by then, and the yoga center which offers all the 4 dimensions of yoga. Many others who have supported this, those who worked with me in the consecration process. So to every one of them and all of you, fantastic. Let's make this happen in the world, a conscious planet. This is not about looking up, this is about rising up. Let's make it happen.
I was in awe, very charged up.
Never experienced Naga in this way. This was an eye-opener.
Fabulous time.
Okay, let me rewind real quick. I think it was 16 minutes. Something I wanted to hear.
Come on 15th of…
Yogeshwara Linga. Okay. I can't remember, I did a reaction to one of the lingas. It was one of the major ones that Sadhguru did. I think it was the last one he was going to do. Because it requires a lot of effort and a lot of energy. But he said there's other types of lingas he can do around the world, which is no problem. He can make lots of those. But this one in particular was a major one. And then yeah, I guess I was right with the idea. So the Adiyoga statue over there. So makes me wonder. Again, I don't know whether it may be going a renovation, a like just cleaning or fixing potential damage on it, or is it just being constructed? And then but it makes me wonder how old this video is. So that I can't remember the linga. But anyways, it makes me wonder how old this video is, and where is the Naga, what did he call this thing? The Naga Consecration, but I don't remember him calling whatever the is it the stone? I don't remember what he called it. Did I miss it, or was it not said? Naga Consecration. So
It is your responsibility to see that.
yeah, I don't know what he calls this, so I don't know what to call it. Is it still somewhere out there today? It'd be pretty interesting to take a look at for sure. I'm wondering also, again, this is the video over with me just throwing out a whole bunch of questions now. So it looks like they built this place specifically for this event. I'm assuming now this is a place where this statue stays at, and it's in a sense like a temple for it, for people who I don't know, worship this or follows this path. I'm not exactly sure. Again, this video is just very much just a glimpse of this event. I really wished I watched I didn't realize that I should have done a better job at that, but watch the whole video from start to finish. That way I have a better understanding of it. So I know they covered, I'm wondering what, I think this snake was supposed to represent the future, the protector of the future, that's right. Then on the other side was the snake of infinite. Was it the snake of time? And then there was the snake of I can't again, first time ever watching anything like this. I remember there's another one about the things that's left over after the destruction of the universe, and that whatever left over is what's used to create the new universe again. He also talked about the little pieces on the opposites, the opposite sides, the gold squares there. I can't remember what he said about it. Well, I mean, they kind of really briefly went over. There was a guy that was putting something over each of the heads.
Why Naga? All those things, we'll look at it later because there are some immediate things that I must do before time lapses. This is a rasa danda, that means it is a mercury.
Also, I guess a real quick thing. I guess I don't quite understand why Naga. So I'm more into, I guess, Advaita Vedanta with the 4 yogas, which makes complete sense to me: Karma, Bhakti, Jnana, and Raja Yoga. Sadhguru, I know he's very much like a snake charmer, I believe. He's very much into, I believe, is it the King Cobra? Or the Cobra in general, I think. Again, I have not, I've seen him around Cobra, or is it Cobras? Around snakes at the very least. And I think this is the shape of a Cobra, if nothing else, the King Cobra. And there's the Cobra with the infinite symbol. I can't quite remember. Again, only watching this one time is definitely not gonna stick in my brain, especially if this is all completely new to me. So I'm very much unfamiliar with anything related to the Naga. I think this is what he's saying about the time. That's why I guess I think that's why it's an infinite. And then here's when they start covering it with, I don't understand why they cover it. Again, I'm sure the full video hopefully would explain it. But perhaps not though sometimes. Sometimes they just explain what's going on, but not the reasoning behind it. Why are they covering the snake in these things? And also when we looked at the... Oh, let's see. When we looked at the snake at different moments in this video, it was changing colors in terms of what it was covered in: yellow, then red. That's yellow. Or here it is, red. Can't remember the other colors. Again, curious as to what is his representations meant to be. Okay, here we go.
It has been carefully collected and brought with a certain… looking for a certain quality of that. In yoga, the word Naga and the word Kala are used synonymously. Both mean the same thing, in a way.
I don't know what Kala is.
On the side, the two mas are putting the soil of the land upon these 112 Kala Sarpas.
Okay, right there. Good thing. He's explaining he's putting the soil of the land on the 112 kalas. So these small things are called kalas, but he's putting the earth on them. Why? What do they represent?
And then they will put asti on them. This will be part of the Kala Sarpa Seva that people can do. The cobra or the snake represents the aspect of time. What is behind here is the Kala Sarpa. What does Kala Sarpa mean? You have heard of certain snake being called Ananta. Kerala people are here. Ananta Shayana is there. Ananta means eternal. So there is one snake which represents eternity. This is why the Kala Sarpa is in the form of infinite symbol or infinity symbol, that is representing eternal, it is a Kala Sarpa. There is another snake which is called a Shesha Naga. So, Shesha means when the creation collapses, when galaxies collapse, there will be some residue left. That is the Shesha. If you have learned mathematics in a local language in India, you would know Shesha means the residue in the mathematics. You learned… in English it's called the remainder, that is the Shesha.
Let me know if you guys heard that really loud thing. Okay, so the Shesha is the leftover residue. Why… I guess the question… there's a lot of questions. It's the first time ever watching. I think of Naga, especially from Sadhguru. But so why snakes though? Why Naga? I think in one video I reacted to his Naga were a race of aliens, I believe, perhaps? Or something like that? But again, it's only been… if that was a video, that was one video, and this is the second. If nothing else, this is the second… first video. So very interesting. Yes, I don't understand because one, it's merely just glimpses of this event. I believe from just this glimpse of event, it was the consecration of this Naga. I'm assuming it's a new Naga or perhaps a Naga of protection, I believe. Either he created this new Naga of protection or is, I guess, how do I say, I won't say summoning, but honoring, I guess that would be the best word, this Naga of protection for the people. Because he said that around…
Part of this danda.
I think he says it around…
a whole system which is both energetic and geographical, that it will become a spiritual possibility in its entirety.
Naga,
Already I see comments in social media saying, even a venomous creature, if handled properly, becomes a divine possibility. This is where we come from. It's been over 800 years since a Naga was consecrated in this way. So all of you being here, being a part of it, it's fantastic. Where there is no Saturn for us, even a venomous creature, if handled properly, becomes a divine possibility. This is where we come from.
When handled properly becomes a divine possibility, this is where we come from. I wanted to hear that part again. What do you mean, what does it mean by where we come from? Did we come from Nagas? Or divine possibility is where we come from?
We are building a whole Naga. He's a Kshetrapala. That means he's also the future protector of the Kshetra. When
Chitra. So I don't know what that is either, the Chitra.
we say a Kshetra, we are building a whole system. A whole system which is both energetic and geographical.
Energetic and geographical. Energetic and geographical. Okay, so so he's saying we're building a whole system that's both energetic and geographical. Again, don't know if he is in fact creating this Naga for that purpose, or whether this is a Naga that exists in which he is using this to honor him, honor the Naga, to bless the area. Again, I'm not sure. First time, if nothing else, second time ever watching anything like this. So let me know how I did, just in terms of understanding. That's generally speaking the bare minimum of what I want to do in life, is to understand a lot of things. Whether I believe in it or not, merely understanding it is, in my opinion, good enough for me. Low standards, mind you, low standards for me. So interesting. Again, a lot of questions, really. I don't know how many of y'all watching this will be able to answer all of those, because it is quite a lot for sure. I mean, I have like just how my mind works. I have a lot of questions. Where does questions come from? That's me seeking answers. Question is seeking, and as Sadhguru always promotes that, always seek. Be a seeker. That's what he says guru means, a seeker. And I am very much a seeker, because obviously if you ask questions, you seek answers. Whether you get answers or not, that's a different story, but questions will always be abundant. Glimpses of... I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say about this video. It's very interesting, I will say. I do wonder, has Sadhguru also, again, I have billions of questions, so here's another one. Has Sadhguru done anything similar to this? Maybe even smaller ones? Again, like the linga, he did a very big one that if I remember correctly, he will not ever do again, because it requires so much energies, effort, you know, just a lot of resources to create. Yet he said he can create other smaller lingas around the world for people to use that as energy spaces, I believe. And for this one, is there something similar that he's done, like maybe perhaps smaller ones for, again, many different areas for people to gather? And I'm not sure what this Naga provides other than protection of the future. Let me rewind what he said there. This means he'll also be the future protector
of the Kshetra.
Of the Chitra. So I don't know. I've heard Chitra before, I think. I'm sure I have. I can't remember what it is. Again, remember ideas, not quite precisely the names of things. Okay, I think I've spoken a lot now. Yes, I've spoken a lot, so I'll end it right here. So this is my reaction to glimpses of a rare mystical event, Naga Consecration, Isha Yoga Center, Bengaluru, if I said it correctly, Sadhguru. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.